Hey, what is going on, everybody? My name is Dean, or as most of you know me, Twisty. Today we're going to be talking AFL Evolution 2, and we're going to be talking a little bit about this day-night cycle teaser promo video that has been released late last week. I think it was Friday before, or maybe just after the bounce of the ball on the Friday night game. And sort of going to go through a little bit about some of the stuff that's going on in here. Just letting you know, again, as I've said on a few occasions, I have worked a little bit on this game, so I'm going to be careful with what I do and don't say. But I am going to point out some stuff that is reasonably obvious in this video. And the first thing is obviously it's a day-night cycle. It's very cool. Obviously, if you are starting the game in the afternoon, you're going to finish it off sort of in twilight or in the night. Or, you know, if it's like a 3:20 start, you're going to end like right as sort of the lights are kicking in a little bit. But mostly it'll end in twilight. If you start a twilight game, you're going to end the game under lights. And even if you start a night game, it's going to start at somewhat, you know, relatively nighttime because it's going to be winter, obviously, in the country fairly soon, and it gets pretty dark pretty early. So that's sort of how it's going to work. Is sort of the first thing. Is obviously it's a cool thing to have. You want to finish the game off in the nighttime setting if it is a twilight game, and it is cool just to see the shadow sort of go over the field during that time as well. But if you're playing at Etihad, obviously I'm sure Brad Scott would want the roof closed at all times, right? Anyway, the next thing I'm going to point out here is this scoreboard. I think it's called the ribbon scoreboard. I heard someone referring to it as that, in the sort of left of the screen, and you can see it on the big screen as well, and that basically displays the scores for the match and sort of how long the quarter length has been going for. So if you've ever been to the game at the MCG, that's your scoreboard that you use to view the score on and the time in the quarter. When there's 28 minutes gone and there's 2 points left in the game, that's exactly where you're going to be looking. And so that's sort of the second thing. And the third thing we're going to sort of look at here is just sort of the, I'm going to say quote-unquote gameplay here, because it's far away, so people might not view it as a gameplay sort of thing anyway. But that is 100% the game running in the background, and they are the real, you know, sort of the first preview, I guess, people are going to get of the gameplay. But as you can clearly see, sort of the players moving with the ball, and it's sort of zoning as the ball moves up the field, I think is something that's going to be critical to how everyone will sort of be playing this game. And, you know, it's the first real strategies I guess you're going to see, other than just bomb it long to a, you know, could be to an outnumber, could be to, you know, just your guy out of position or something like that. As the guys move from sort of the 50 in the right-hand side of the screen, sort of up the field along the wing, and then pushing towards the goals down at the other end, which is sort of more of something as what you would see if you go to a game rather than just watching the broadcast at home. Anyway, that is all I'm going to really say on the matter here of this day-night cycle here for AFL Evolution 2. I'm sure you'll be hearing and seeing more stuff over the coming weeks. I will be in Sydney this week, so over the weekend. So if anything does get posted on the AFL Evolution Facebook page, I probably won't make a video about it till next week, sometime next week. I'm heading up to Sydney to go watch Richmond play the Giants on the weekend, and then I've got some other stuff that is very cool that I'm going to be doing up there as well before I head down. But that is it for today's video, everyone. Thank you for watching. Leave a big thumbs up if you enjoyed. Let me know what you're thinking about it in the comments. Did you notice any of these things? Are you picking up on them now that someone is pointing them out to you? I asked on Twitter, and there was a few people who picked it up straight away. Monty was one of them. He knew what was happening. He was like, hey, I'm seeing those guys move with the ball. What's going on here? Anyway, that's all for today. I'll see you guys later. Bye.